Hello, today I would like to show you something that I was waiting really long time to get my hands on, and this is a docking station for the CF-19 Toughbook. And why it's quite hard to get in nice working condition, that's because these devices were mostly used by the government agencies. Most likely you can find this in a police car, because this is not like your home docking station, but I'm going to use this at home. There is absolutely nothing that going to prevent you from doing that, but that was most likely designed to be used inside a police car, and I'm going to show you why. So this is a really heavy, really good quality, which is great because it's acting like a bit heatsink. I noticed that my CF-19 MK6 is running quite hot, and this is warm to touch, so it's acting like a big heatsink, which is good because it's pulling some heat from the enclosure. So let's see. First of all, you can see the model number, and by the way, this device was like completely crazy government price when it was brand new, so you should hunt this only second hand, like ex-police or ex-military, ex-firefighters or something like this. And this is our latch for the docking and releasing our computer. This is our universal port. Yes, this amazing device carry all signals, and by saying all signals I mean the USB, the serial, the VGA. So yes, it's carry also your display, and I have absolutely no problem transmitting full HD on this, and I'm using this as my docking base for home computer, so no problem watching HD YouTube via that connector. And what is also interesting is that two little guys which are carrying your antenna signal for the Wi-Fi, and I believe the second one is for the built-in modem. And this is basically why that was used for like a police car, because you got your rooftop antenna, because if you are sitting inside a vehicle, inside your car, you are acting like a Faraday cage that is limiting, it's heavily limiting your range. So you would like to have external antenna outside your vehicle. So this is why you've got these two connector, and on a home like desk docking station, which is not that rugged, because that was, I believe that was meant also in case of like accident, it should hold your quite heavy computer in place, and you don't want to get your computer untouched from this and like go into your face. That would be something they don't want, so they bolt this pretty heavy bolts to your interior of the car, and that should be safe. So yes, the home docking station is like half of this, and it's more flimsy, but it's of course a good quality, but it doesn't have replicating of the antenna ports. So we've got our instruction how to dock your computer, and I'm going to show you just in second, but first of all let's see at this front. And all of this is a metal. This is one big very nice beefy heatsink, and here is a LED diode which give you a very nice green color when your computer is placed, and it's telling you that you are docked correctly. We've got a USB. All the USBs are 2.0. This is a problem because it's quite slow, but because the Mark 6 have USB 3.0, so this is like slowing you down. But for the one USB port you can open your flap, and I think you can get away with this unit anyway nowadays. And the sides are looking like this, nothing crazy interesting. Over here also nothing interesting. On side we've got a locking key, which most likely you won't get when you buy use, and you do not need it. You just have to make sure that is switched into unlock position. Okay, so I removed the back panel to give you better view. This is when you are going to mount this, and as you can see there are holes, so you can put this screw. And let's take a look at our unit. So once again, this is a model number. You can see everything is made in Japan, which is great. And start from the side, we've got a DC in. This is using your standard Toughbook power supply. And by the way, this device is able to charge your Toughbook. So in most cases you would not need absolutely open any flaps, which is very important. Here are the connectors for the external antennas. That looks like a little bit like a TNC connector, but I'm not sure about that, so I'm not going to guess, because that might be something that is looking similar but was dedicated for the Wi-Fi signal, and they like to change things, like reverse the plugs. And let's see from top what we've got. We've got a microphone input, we've got a headphones output, we can hook up our speakers, absolutely no problem. Next we've got our VGA, and as I told you, I'm using this unit on full HD 60 Hz, no problem whatsoever. We've got a 2 serial port, which is great. As you remember, the CF-19 have only one hardware serial port, and here we've got a 2. We've got a 3 USB 2.0 plugs and RJ45, our standard computer network. I believe that is 100 megabits per second. I don't think that's a gigabit connector. And that's all. That's all what you need to fully connect your Toughbook computer. I'm going to use this in home, and yes, I was using this already for a couple of days, and now I have to mount it on the wall. So yes, first of all, let's plug this on, because I would like to show you that this device is charging your computer. So you grab your standard Toughbook power lead and you connect this to the DC in, and I'm connected, but we do not have any LEDs, it's not docked. And in case you would be interested, if you would ask yourself, does it work on CF-18? The answer is no. The CF-18 have completely different docking port. As you can see, it's something completely else. Let me grab a CF-19. This is a CF-19 and it's a absolutely great computer if you are using this like me outdoor for using your two-way radios. Absolutely amazing. You cannot go wrong with this unit, and also it has a lot of legacy ports like the FireRide, which is great for old equipment like old video cameras. But the only thing that is annoying are these flaps, and they are great if you use this outdoor, but just imagine that I would like to use this as my desktop computer, so I need to plug my USB hub. Okay, I need to remove the USB flap. Of course, I'm going to work on the DC power supply, so I need to open that port. I would like to use headphones, so I need to open that flap. I need to use my external display, and I need to open that flap, I believe, yes. So as you can see, we open a lot of flaps just to get running, and if I would like to just quickly take this computer, I have to disconnect everything and close every flap. So yes, that takes little effort, but hopefully we've got this device. And how do you put this? First of all, we are going to slide and open this completely, and as you can see, we've got our connector that's looking similar, including these two antenna plugs, and we are going to put it like that. The bottom part, there are two holes, one here and one here, and if you take closer look, we've got a stud over here and over there, so we have to align them together just like that, and we have to also make sure that we are into undock position, but this is where it's going to be left, so you do not have to be worried. And now we have to just press your computer and go to the dock, and now it's docked. And as you can see, we've got a green power LED because our computer is charging. So this is everything you need to have like a full desktop experience. I'm using this that way, except situation when I need to use a 3.0 USB, which I've got over there. I'm using this that way and I'm extremely happy. I have the lid closed because I'm using the external screen, but you can of course open this, and by changing your configuration you can use this as a two-screen mode, so you've got one desktop here, second on your big screen. And just I'm going to show you, if you I'm always working like this. So now I'm going to connect this to the power, and as you can see, we've got a nice dock LED. So yes, that's how it looks like. And if you are wondering, I'm using the Linux, the Ubuntu. Of course, my disk is encrypted. So yes, this is how looks like the car docking station for your Toughbook CF-19. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you find that interesting. See you next time, and bye bye.